Hello, people. Hope you're having a fine day. I will just advertise this stream on Discord. So here, do not hesitate to come to my stream if you want to spectate me during tournament. Link in the content creator channel as usual. Let's advertise this stream just in case people are interested. So just as last time, I shouldn't show this. Just as last time, I will sometimes look at my chat right here, but most of the time I will not, because I'm not used to that. And so the tournament starts in 25 minutes. Let's use these 25 minutes well. So we'll be exploring this game's wiki for the time being. And what I just noticed earlier today is that I had a really deep misunderstanding of some status in this game. So I completely thought that poison as a synergy had some anti-healing component to it, while burn didn't. And it seems that in the current state of the game, the burn actually reduces healing by 50%, while the poison doesn't anymore. Which either mean that I was always wrong, or that poison was actually nerfed and burn was actually buffed, which could explain why fire suddenly became super strong. And the reason why I believe poison was definitely having some anti-heal before is that if you look right here in the items, you can see that the Pokémonomicon burns on special damage dealt, but also specifically wounds. And the wound component was meant to be the anti-heal. So they had to specifically add some anti-heal over the burn. Which is why I think burn used to not apply any anti-heal. So I was completely mistaken about what burns do in this game, and poison too. And I just discovered this earlier today, which is why when preparing for a tournament, sometimes just checking your knowledge actually proves useful. Also, just check out how strong the wound is in this game. It is a 100% healing reduction. 100%. Can you believe that? If you ever have access to some wound, you can completely shut down entire comps, like grass, for example. Another status that is probably underestimated would here be flinch. Flinch completely and 100% bypasses shield. Which means that right now, just because flinch exists and is actually part of the monster line, which is pretty popular, shield actually is pretty terrible. So what I used to do when building my Pokemons, I used King's Rock a lot because I actually considered 150 shield was pretty insane. Right now I would pretty much never build this item just because one flinch and it's gone. And I think this status is completely and absolutely broken. I would love to see it like do exactly what this fire gem here does, doubling damage against shield. I think that would be enough. So shield actually matters, but it just matters less. And so you would consider fire gem like having flinch included in it. You could even imagine fire gem going over shield and like over flinch, and like fire gem plus flinch actually means 100% ignoring the shield. That could theoretically make sense, but I would like to see flinch kind of nerfed after watching it. So what else do we have? I thought that confuse makes my Pokemons attack each other. I think that a Pokemon could attack its allies. It does not seem to be the case. It forces to change target, But it doesn't say you can target your own units, while you can sometimes deal damage to yourself. But it does not seem to be able to attack your own allies, which I thought was the case. So really interesting to look at these. Also, armor reduction reduces defense and spatial defense by 50%. So armor right here actually also reduces spatial defense, which is kinda strange. It's counterintuitive, but just so you know, if you actually build a Razorfang, you also break magic resistance and not only defense. Spatial defense gets also reduced, which you may overlook, which means that Razorfang actually has a place in AP compositions, which you may not have expected. And now you know. What else? If you didn't know, Protect actually stops you from healing and gaining PP, which is why giving some Protect items to a unit does not help it cast its spell before dying. However, you can still auto-attack, which means that this item should be given to a unit that will actually do a lot of damage during this time. So a unit with high AD and attack speed would use Protect well, while an AP unit that wants to cast its spell will actually use Protect really bad, because it will not help it reach its win conditions that is throwing its spell. Always good to remind yourself of these little details just before playing a competitive tournament. So I just went through all that and learned a lot of things that I actually overlooked before. So really interesting. If you never watched what the weather do, we can actually look at the weathers too. This one I knew. So the Zenith boosts the burn and nerfs freeze duration. What does this mean? It means that you should never build a flame orb onto a fire unit, because a fire composition will make the Zenith weather, and then the burn from the flame orb will actually be boosted. Do not overlook that. It can actually go pretty far and kill your unit a lot faster than you would have expected. And it is also why in this current meta the item is actually pretty terrible, just because you will, by a matter of fact, face a lot of fire comps that will invoke the Zenith. Night here boosts the sleep duration, which we don't fucking care about. But it also boosts your damage, your crit chance by 10%, which is actually extra useful in dark. Very useful right here. Windy gives some dodge chance, plus 10% is pretty miserable, but plus 20% if flying is actually quite big. But it is by far one of the least interesting weathers. Like, you shouldn't really care about this one, it fucking sucks. Misty boosts special damage by 20%. Never forget that this is for both team, so you will actually take a lot more incoming magic damage from your opponent. And also boosts charmed duration, which is only ever useful in fairy comps. Rain gives 3 PP per second to both you and your opponent, which, with the current state of water, actually fucking sucks, because water already has a lot of mana generation and doesn't need the rain over that. Also reduces burn and poison, which is neat. But the 3 PP per second definitely feels pretty useless right now. It boosts your opponent rather than it boosts you, because compared with what you already gain, these 3 PP are negligible. Meanwhile, your opponent does not gain PP naturally, so plus 3 PP per second may actually matter a lot more. The snow reduces the movement speed by 25%, which isn't all that useful, but also increases the freeze duration by 30%, which is one this moron right here is fucking OP. Because this guy freezes your whole team for 2 seconds, However, he also calls the snow, which means that these 2 seconds are actually 2.6 seconds, and this is absurd. So please fucking rework this moron right here. This unit should not be allowed to exist in a game that wants to be balanced. Sorry for ranting, but I hate Articuno with my whole heart. And it also does special damage. You can also just stop the special damage from even existing. Like 2 seconds of freeze is way too broken enough already. Storm strikes random lightning on the board that deals special damage, except electric Pokemons are immune. So if you have some units in your comp that are not electric, you can actually suicide them with your own storm, which would feel awful, but this is completely random. However, since your opponent has more non-electric units than you, you are still a lot more likely to deal damage to your opponent than to yourself. Also increases the paralyzed duration, which can feel awful if you feel a grass composition, because actually grass compositions paralyze you too. And I think that flying synergy paralyzes you too, so be careful with that. Sandstorm, special damage per second except for ground. Do not believe that steel or rock units are immune. They are not in this game. And also increases the confused duration, which is pretty useless most of the time. And then the calm weather, no effects. So yeah, the dominant type of Pokemon on the board during a battle can influence the weather. If the number is even, I think it is actually random, and it is not precise how the priority is taken between the more units and a unit that actually calls the weather by itself. So if you've got Kyogre that calls for rain, but against a composition with 8 flying units, which one will get the priority? I do not know. This is not said anywhere onto the wiki, and this is something that could probably be added somewhere. What time is it? Is it starting soon? 46, so still 15 minutes. And we are already 26, which is a lot less than last time. Which is fine, by the way. Don't need to be ton more than this. So maybe already some of you learned things from these two places. Let's go with what is statistics even? Okay, I don't care about that. I want to look at some synergies. Especially, I will go look to the grass synergy, because there is actually a lot of additional units here that I do not even really know what they do. And I would love to look at that. So regional, the only regional grass unit seems to be Tangela for the uncommons. What does it do? Giant vine towards it, dealing 30 damage to any enemies hit. So this is AoE. Okay, this ability is actually pretty decent. Could even say it's strong for an uncommon unit. Does this unit have a place in any of my grass comps though? I'm not so fond of grass monsters, so I would say it has not, but maybe in some fossil variants, I don't know. It actually makes an interesting combo with Lileep. This guy right here poisons the target and heals the user. So of course, even the poisoning is okay, healing the user when the user is a grass unit that already heals is actually pretty awful. So unless you want a good fighting frontline with Shroomish, you shouldn't play this crap. I don't think it has an identity that is really useful. This guy heals all nearby allied Pokemon, completely useless. You do not want more heals over your heal in a grass composition. However, this guy is poison and floral, so by its synergies it can still be useful. So consider playing him nonetheless. So Chikorita paralyzes one unit for 5 seconds. So yeah, as I just said before, grass units tend to paralyze you too, so be careful with that. What do? Clear negative status alteration and heal. You don't care about that. You do not want to heal with grass units. Fucking hell. Deals 30 special damage and heals to adjacent allies. More heal in a composition that doesn't need it. So if your opponent wounds you, not only does it counter the synergy effect, but it also counter like a ton of units that only do healing, which fucking makes your life hell. Heal block, finally something that wounds. So this status is never to be overlooked. In both dark composition or grass composition, this unit can actually completely stop your enemy frontline from healing, which can single-handedly destroy entire comps all by itself. So this one right here is not to be underestimated. Even if you need humans, Cacnea is actually a pretty big option. Lilip poisons the target and heals the users. So this guy right here, that is a rare unit, has the stem spell that this guy right here that is uncommon, and this is so fucking unfair. So Lilip basically fucking sucks. Even if you do not play specifically for fossils, you should never be playing Lilip. Even though it's floral, this unit fucking sucks. Phantom deals damage, plus 20 special damage for each item held by the target, and 40 if item is artificial. So if you play against a lot of artif, consider playing Phantom over here. It is actually dealing a lot of damage to these guys. Lotad buffs its attack speed, so if you play Lotad, which most people don't, consider giving him some AD and mana generation, and not more attack speed. Burmy, one of the strongest units in the current game. Quiver Dance is insane. You gain attack, special defense, attack speed, ability power. You get everything. What does ability power here means? It means that the second Quiver Dance is even stronger than the first one, and the third Quiver Dance is even stronger than the second one, and so on and so forth. So in late game, with its 2 range and basic good stats, this unit can be an extremely strong carry. So never overlook Burmy. In its 3 forms, it has the same spell. Extremely good unit. I see a lot of grass player overlooking Budew. You should always be playing Budew in every single grass comp. This is the strongest unit in the whole composition. You have High Jump Kick, which is an extremely strong spell too, so always consider Bounce Suite if it has a spot in your composition. I wouldn't necessarily give 1 level of Floral for Bounce Suite, but that could be an option. Sunkern combines with Dennis, so if there's a lot of fire composition, Sunkern can actually thrive against them. So this is specifically a unit that would counter fire composition. Or you may play him into your own fire composition, of course, but there are better options than him. Pumpkaboo, what do you do? Wound! So this is basically Cacnea, but better, right? Yeah, it's a damage to them. It restores HP for the amount of damage dealt. So yeah, this is heal block, but with regen over it, which is an extremely strong unit. Unfortunately, it's only Ghost, but you may be able to combine that with Phantom, maybe? Anyway, Wound is never to be overlooked. Ape Lacy deals special damage to targets in front, lower their defense and special defense. It is pretty correct. I rarely play Apelin, but if they are low defense, you can actually do a lot more than with typical armor reduction, because these 5 points can be a lot more than 50% against weaker targets. This guy right here is a regional, heals HP to the most injured and Rune Protect, completely useless. This is one of the worst units of the comp, you should never play that. Snover Snover, 30% chance to execute the target. The more HP the user has relative to the target, the greater the chance. Always execute freeze enemy, but never execute as targets. So it used to freeze the whole board. It doesn't anymore, which means that Snover is actually a pretty big bet. It can randomly obliterate a round or be completely useless, basically. But because it is a monster, the more he kills, the more he's likely to kill units with its spell, because he will have more max HP, right? So it makes sense that it works this way. Swaddle, unleash the Tree of Blaze upon the target, inflicting damage with distinct typed. It is actually a really high amount of damage, so Swaddle with some mana generation can really obliterate comps. I think mana generation is the best kind of component you should give to Swaddle. What time is it? I'm talking. 5 minutes still, so let's go back there. So what I would have learned there is that I probably overlooked Pumpkaboo a lot. Pumpkaboo seems to be a lot stronger than what I expected. And I didn't even know that Snover was reworked actually. I will be building it a lot less, because I don't think Sheer Cold is that strong. So now this guy, this one is pretty useless. 80 special damage and grabs the fastest Pokemon. Very niche, rarely useful to be honest. Tapu Bulu, what do? Give attack to all grass Pokemon. So if you want to go for Grass 9, consider playing Tapu Bulu. If you want to do anything else, just don't care about this guy. It's never bad, but it is not all that good. Furizion, 100% true damage to target. This unit sucks ass. It's one of the worst grass unit. I would pretty much never go for that. Feels pretty useless. Maractus is a lot better. It wounds, which is extremely strong. And the attacker actually takes a lot of magic damage if you have a lot of defense. So always go for like some Rocky Helmet with this guy. It can carry you big way. This guy deal 100 special damage, causing it and all Jackson enemy to flinch for 3 seconds. So even though it is not true damage, the AoE flinch actually holds a lot more value in my opinion than the true damage from Virizion. And it is floral, which is always great. Tropius, give items to this guy so its passive can generate you berries, deals a lot of special damage and inflicts flinch to the target only for 7 seconds. So here I do not know if the flinch is applied before the damage or after. If it's applied after, it is fucking useless because the 100 special damage will most likely have broken the shield. If it is before, it's extremely strong. Which covers what I was looking for. I know with more details what my units actually do. Remains 3 minutes. I've been talking. Have you been talking? Oh, way. Jocelyn Rome, hello. I wish you good luck. Thank you, Rada. I wish you good luck too if you're participating. Let's check that. Who is actually participating? So, Eki Chaos. Know this guy. This one I don't know. I don't know you. Never saw. I fought M3 before, so I know this guy. Can't really tell if I played against this pseudonym or not. Cannot really read it. That's Lambda, Nu, LNX. Like, doesn't even mean anything. Random math symbols over there. Don't know. Golem, I don't know. Roku Planet, I don't know. This guy, I don't know. Who do I know here? Who do I even know? Sandshrew! This guy is definitely going for the win. Crab Pinsel probably too, but this guy is an OTP fire, so once fire gets nerfed, his whole career might as well end. TFT gap, but it doesn't seem to be gapping too much. Despite that, Mizuti, this guy is pretty strong. Krabby Kyra, so these two are two contestants for the win too. Rada, of course. Rada, do not be fooled by this 1300 elo. Is way stronger than what you would expect. Is definitely on par with 1500 elo players. Pables, I don't know, which means he's climbed pretty fast, so let's be wary of this guy. And these, I don't know. Another Krabby. Why are there so many crabs? Is that a new meme? Is that a new meme? Crabhammer, what did you do? What did you do here? Okay, 59, so it's almost time. So quite a few rats here. Courageous rats taking their chance. I wish them the best of luck, of course. Remy, welcome Remy. 38 participants. This is actually quite a lot. A lot less than last time, but people just understood that these are tests, which means that they are less engaged probably. So what now? Round of 32 are starting. Okay, so which room can I go in? Round of 32, this one. Okay, so let's go here. And we are, holy crap, this many strong people here. So we put against Sticky Cows. Great stuff right here. I fought against this guy a lot. I know his value is really strong. Pancake, I do not know this guy, but if you've reached Super Bowl, it means you are quite good. And so it will be an 8-player lobby. Rigo, I wish you the best of luck. I definitely wish you the best of luck, but you seem to be in a very strong lobby in my opinion. This looks really, really strong. I hope the 8th player actually finds this room quickly, so we do not wait too much. Let's discuss here. Let's talk with these people. Esto es ya el torneo verdad. I do not speak Spanish. Comprendo, moi pas parlo española. As would Shishune say. So what do we say to be polite? Holy, that's a strong lobby here. Says human. I'm scared too. Worked all day, didn't sleep much. Closing your stream so I don't snipe JMT. Thanks for the politeness. Yeah, I don't really mind if people listen to me. It is not like they will completely go and willingly counter me. It would be a pretty terrible strat. They should rather play for themselves. And if I do not notice them building a comp that counters me, it's just because I didn't check what they were playing. And at the end of the day, I can be considered at fault. You're an OG as well. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. But there are some orders fossils out there. I've only been playing for like 1 year by now. Some players are there for so much longer than me. So it seems like the 8th player will not be joining. so we'll be here for a whole 10 minutes. This is unfortunate. Or if this is a 7 people lobby, it is not starting by itself. Why can I click ready? Can I unready? Yes, I can, it seems, but I don't think it matters. The game will probably start anyway, right? Should I unready to test if the game starts when the ace player comes? If I'm not ready? I could be testing to see if this button right here actually matters. I'll do just that. I'll test if this ready button matters. This is the test tournament at the end of the day. Hopefully it will not launch the game without me. So that would be awful. That would be pretty awful. So I will be playing compositions that I actually know. So mostly dark grass, sound, fire if I must, and Artifelec. I won't be going for anything too funny. I've been trying some rock comps and I'm pretty bad at it. I've even done a top 5, which is awful for a player with my standards. I lost a ton of elo out of this game. So I haven't had the best results. I had one very big game, but it seems like if you get Soul Rock, you're pretty much doomed. This unit is actually bottom of the barrel. Both in fire and rock, it seems that it is pretty awful. So if you ever get Soul Rock, then, well, consider switching your comp. By experience, I can tell this unit fucking sucks. Excluding sin, yeah, true. Good luck, all could make this one. Unfortunate luck. This game has been out for years. Yes, it's been. Rock interesting. I see where the strengths may lie, but heavily rely on T20 and T10 and selection unit at times. I agree. When you do not get like... Oh, is it even called? Let me check the wiki that I should have access to. Synergies. Rock. Where is rock? It is... Where is rock? Here. If you do not get like... Where is it? This guy over here, Minor. Or maybe Regirock. But these two seems to be really stronger than the others, to be fair. If you get Soul Rock, I can tell for sure that you are doomed. This unit is completely useless. It even boosts your opponents with its weather, so you get burnt down more easily. Lunaton is slightly better because at least you counter the crits that it gives to your opponents. So Lunaton is probably acceptable. Sableye is probably okay too, because its spell, it's really strong. And is this guy really okay? This guy heals a lot. You can mimic him, but yeah, it isn't the strongest unit of the bunch, I believe. And Aerodactyl, I don't think it has these big stats. So yeah, a few really strong units. Minor can really 1v9, but yeah, if you get Soul Rock, and I've had Soul Rock twice in a row, 2 awful games. It's the last time I go with rocks if I get the Soul Rock. Definitely disappointing. Can't speak on it fully. Yeah, Diancie, when Diancie is actually available, it's really strong. And also, I would say this guy over here, Hisuian Growlithe, is actually really strong. Because you hurt yourself for physical damage, which means that the rock synergy actually reduces it. Which makes it a really high damage ability for an uncommon unit. So I tend to value Hisuian Growlithe a lot. when I play this composition. These guys right here also have range, which is... These two guys are rock units with range, which is actually pretty rare if you think about it. So these two have a lot of value if they are in the game. Although this guy's spell isn't the best in my opinion, Slugma is actually oakish, gives you some special damage. But you have range carries available if you really need them. Besides Minor, of course, because Minor being a range carry for rock actually does a lot for you. It is why Nihilego and Minor are actually super strong. It's because these are high range rock units and they are pretty scarce. But these two existing actually may be acceptable options, in my honest opinion. And I never could make this guy right here work, but I know some people tried. So yeah. But again, if the meta becomes more AP oriented... Okay, game starts. Or it should, yes. If the game ever becomes more AP oriented, then rocks will just fall down. Rock is actually decent right now just because fire is so heavily played. And ground seems to be one of its answers. So rocks do great against both. Okay, let's focus. I should technically be a candidate for the top spot of this tournament. I'm definitely here to win and pretty much nothing else. Only the win matters. I'm not here to lose. So yeah, expect me to go at 100%. I'm definitely here for the spot. What do we get here? Let's take everything. Not such a great combination. So let's keep testing with our positioning. Let's test something like this time. Can I have the focus on the same unit with this position? Maybe something like this actually. Okay, no. Why did you focus this Magikarp? And you focus this one. And I think this was 50-50 again. I can't seem to find a rule. Okay, so I will play these two units. And what I will be locking is this unit over here. Mystic Water means I could go for sound this game. It makes me want to go for sound. Why did you switch places here? What is that? What is that? What happened? Why did it switch place? That's so random. Okay, this is a sound game. This is a sound game. If this isn't a sound game, there is no sound game, right? Double Mystic Water already? That's extremely early for so many mana. So I still need a seed and a third Mystic Water to be 100% certain that my Suncomp will work. So let's fish for that. Let's just fish for that. So I do not care about any of these units anymore, but I can just buy them because they don't cost me anything. I won't be trying to evolve Poliwag, don't care. Okay, we've got some decent red horde here that we may be using. Okay, just one mana, 2 seeds. Let's take a seed here. Even if I do not go for sound, seed is always a good component. This isn't the spot for dark. These components are pretty awful for dark. So let's forget that. These components are decent for grass though, so I could buy this Hoppip and these two guys because why not? I'm perfectly fine with losing this round, by the way. If you watch me regularly, you may know that I do not care about who wins all that much. What I care about is shutting this music off. If you want music, put music yourself. And if you're in your lobby and have my music above yours, it may even be terrible. So what do I want here? I already have a lot of AD. Do I go for the seed? That's what I will do. Let's go for the seed. We're selling... What is available actually? Ooh, 2 artifs. I want to keep you then. I want to keep you just in case. Because any combination of items is actually great with Artif. Artif can be played with everything. Did I sell... what? Oh no, it's on my board, of course. It is on my board, right. Will I really win that round? That would be awful? No. Holy, that was pretty close. My board is way too strong, it seems. What I will be doing here, I will be selling this guy and hinting my positioning quite a bit because I look too strong here. And next turn I will be rolling for an egg. Not this turn, but next turn, because this turn, even if I have 3 babies and grown my econ to do that, I only have 50% chance to get an egg, which is not enough in my opinion. Next turn is 75%, it matters a lot more. We have an Eevee, but we do not have anything to play for it. Let's see if we get a Fossil Stone later in the game with a scale to make this Eevee sound. So let's buy Eevee. And actually I will be doing a few rolls here. I will be doing a few rolls. I can keep this guy. Okay, I have this guy. Let's check the artificial item. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I know what this game is. Bye Eevee. Bye Eevee. Never mind. This was an artificial game all along. Well. Let's abuse artifs then. I mean, we are here for the win, right? Ooh, a baby. Let's go. I can play for that. Then I need some attack speed. I need some attack speed there. So let's put baby 3. Even in artificial, I may still fish for an egg just to see what options I have available. So right now it is 100% certainty that I have an egg. Can sell this, level up, and then I'll see what happens. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get here? I will need to do a few rolls to activate Artif4 if I can. We get this guy. What is this egg? Okay. So let's actually do a few rolls just to see if we can get anything better. Let's enter this guy, of course. Is this comp even strong enough to win this round? I don't think it is. So I will be doing something like this, just in case. Just in case, you know. Okay, I can get this. Can I get more? Did I really lose? What happened here? Holy crap, what? Did my whole comp just get one shot? And of course the artificial portal is not for me. Okay, this game is ruined. I am actually doomed. Do I take the Psychic portal then? I may take the Psychic portal. What do I get? I have this sound unit. I can always swap. But it feels kinda awkward in this situation. What do I play here? These guys maybe? This guy? This is an awful draw. This is an awful draw. Let's take Blacephalon and see what we can do with that. So even though this unit isn't artificial, this doesn't completely stop me from playing Artif. I could also go for Dark Ghost, maybe, with this guy. I'm your tough spot. Only one fucking portal and he got stolen. I won't be playing for Elec, that's for sure. Holy crap, this is a fast lose. This is a fast lose. I do not know what to do here. Do I just go for Steel 8? Do I just do that? I need to have a solution. I need to do something, definitely. I need to stabilize this composition. Because right now it cannot win any single round. Holy crap. This is even available. I mean, I have to. I just have to. There's no other way. Let's do a few rolls. Try to activate. Let's get some steel here. Do I even want some more steel? Will be better than this, at least. This is Daft Spot. Let's accept the losses until we get better units. This is definitely one of them. Okay, let's try to do something with what we have right now. Let's try to do something with what we have right now, because we may as well. I don't want to make shield, but I don't think I have much of a choice here. I may actually just get a Shiny Charm. Pretty decent, and we'll level up as fast as we can, possibly. Let's take this. Let's take this. I sell this guy. We activate Artificial 4. Artificial 4 it is. Let's get rid of this guy. Magma Riser, that is for you. So is this red orb, and you get to be steel. You get to be steel. You get to be shielded. Let's level up. I need wins. Add this guy. I didn't have time to add this guy. Looking terrible, but at least we have somewhat of a carry there. This guy can actually deal some damage. We're doing 0 damage. We are doing 0 damage. Come on. Die. No, they don't die. This is awful. We are getting new portals stolen, and then the game becomes instantly impossible. Very, very crappy stuff. So please let me activate some more steel. I need level 8 and just go for steel 8 and hope that it is OP enough to carry me. No real choice here. No real choice here. We'll go level 8 as soon as we can and activate steel 8 if we ever can. That's my one and only option. My comp will be way too weak otherwise. Can we win this round? I think we can. I won't be able to play Artificial 4, so even though Porygon Z is so strong, I don't think I will be able to play it. I just don't think I will. However, okay. Let's get rid of that. Don't care. I will never be playing this guy. I can always sell it. I can sell this. I can sell this. What matters is level 8. We adapt, we improve, we overcome. Pretty difficult situation, but we'll deal with that. We will actually deal with that. There is no way we don't. There is no way we don't. Some twisted spoon that I do not really care about. Let's do more of this time on you. Who do I give that to? I give that to you, I think. Boom, boom, boom. XP. I actually want to level 8. Don't care, I need wins. I need wins and I need them now. And now we look for any steel unit and we want to activate steel 8 as soon as possible because it's just OP. That is what we want. Nothing else matters really. Steel 8 all the way. This guy evolves. This is steel 6. Perfect. So what are the other steel units that we miss? There are some. Okay, they won't be that easy to get. So let's hope we can survive in the meanwhile. I have 2 decent carries there that can do me stuff. If I reach turn 20, if I reach turn 20, that is the big if. That is the big if. It is not an easy if to have. Not an easy if by any means. Can we kill these flyers? We can! We do some wins. Porygon 2. I mean, I will eventually get rid of that guy. But for the time being... Or do I get rid of it? Do I get rid of it? Do I not get rid of Blacephalon instead? That may actually be the play. I may get rid of Blacephalon. And then I leave one artificial unit. I give steel to Porygon Z. And I can keep it while getting rid of Blacephalon because Porygon Z is just so strong. Yeah, this is my escape. This is my escape route. Let's abuse Porygon Z. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Porygon Z dealing insane damage there. Let's go. Holy crap. We do not panic. We reach turn 20. Let's go. Holy hell. It wasn't obvious that we would manage to reach turn 20. In the end, we did. This one was pretty heavy on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this spot seems to be a lot safer than this one, which means I will have Porygon Z be here rather than Blacephalon. Holy hell, such games. So these people stopped scaling, it seems. Their big mid-game has weakened. And I, myself, have scaled. Feels good. Okay. Keep going for steel. Let's evolve Doublade. Even though that costs us 1 gold, it doesn't really matter. What I need right now is mostly time. Let's evolve this guy. It is unrealistic to have this guy evolve once more, so let's not buy that. So that's the 7th steel unit, and the 8th is coming with the portal. The 8th is coming with the portal. We did it. We actually did it. It's insane, but we did it. Holy crap. And there is one artificial steel portal coming for me that I really want. Okay, this may be a top 1. I have a top 1 spot here. Circuitry or Jirachi. Jirachi it is. Jirachi it is, so I get rid of this guy. I sell this guy. I give you this. I give you... Come on. I give you this. I give you this. Still 8. Here we go. And let's level up. Let's go level 9. So we have Steel Paragon Z with a full carry stuff. Look at this damage. Look at this composition. No, the confusion! The confusion! My steel team is actually suiciding! Oh, wait. Doesn't seem to matter too much. Oh, yes, it does. The confusion actually broke my entire comp. I need to spread. This unit's broken, so I can actually have my units focus each other. This wasn't clear. And in the end, it is the case. I need to spread my carries then. So let's just level up. Add another artif. Come on, I say level up. Add another artif. Get this item here. Who do I give this mana to? Let's give it to this guy. And I will position in the back here. Okay, the confusion may actually destroy us. Because this is just so OP. And we just burn through this guy that almost one-shot our board. Look at this actual insanity. But we went through that. Psychic 4 has more value, right? Psychic 4 holds more value there, probably. I would say it does. I need some tankiness. This stuff is actually great. I would say it does. Let's roll. Okay, it definitely does in this case. In this case, it definitely does. Psychic 4 it will be. And let's give that to Jirachi. That we will position over here. What do you do? What do you do exactly? To target. Okay. Let's position this way then. Can sell you, get this Ditto. I don't think I will be doing anything with that. But you never know, right? I should be able to qualify. I only did top 4. Flying 8 has been activated. Flying 8 is broken, so let's see if we can manage nonetheless. Doing a lot. But see, this is why I hate Flying 8. It is because it is 100% guaranteed damage over your whole composition. Let's hope this guy loses. I think he did. This is 100% guaranteed damage on your whole comp that is completely unavoidable. And it is awful. It is absurdly awful. So we survived this mess of a game somehow. And Steel 8 doesn't do much, to be fair. Steel 8 is being extremely disappointing here. I'm so disappointed in Steel 8. Did way much the last time I played it. Way more. So I'm surprised. So we're getting confused soon, which means that my team will actually destroy itself. But this time it doesn't matter as much. We are beating this guy. Okay. These rounds are pretty close. Maybe we can do something in the end. What is that? No, I don't care about that. I'm still satisfied with this pot. This pot is enough for me. Don't need more. I would have expected Steel Porygon Z to do so much more damage. Maybe it's just this stuff that is not the greatest. Maybe the stuff isn't the greatest. That must be what it is all about. Oh, you're not a frontliner? You're actually ranged? That is so counterintuitive. How are you ranged? Makes no sense. Okay, so let's put you in range then. But it is so very counterintuitive that you are ranged. Holy, I wouldn't have expected that one. Very weird. Very, very weird. Okay, how much can we survive now? Okay, that's the flying 8 composition. I can beat that. I don't think I can. I do not tank enough dives. Or do I? Do I this time? I do. Holy, why? Okay. Seems that I do. I do tank this time. Oh yeah, way better. Get out of here. I must say that going Artificial 6 is an option that was maybe better than going for Steel 8 here. Maybe I underestimated Artificial 6 this game. That may be my mistake. But even in this situation, I love to try things, right? If I do not know, then I just have to try and see for myself. It's the big idea. And here we go. These rounds are a lot closer than what I would expect usually with Steel. They seem to be enough though. Okay, I want this anti-CC. I want this anti-CC for the normal comp. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I will be doing is I will actually get you and you out, get you and you in. You will become Steel. You will lose Steel, but you will kill you. You will keep your carry stuff, and you will not become confused anymore. And I think that holds way more value than the true damage. Just because of the normal comp that is extremely tough to deal with. So now I have a reliable carry that will not get confused. And this will actually help a ton. Yes, it definitely helps. It is definitely a life changer. It proves to be insufficient. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe it is enough. Maybe it is. Boom. Destroy this guy. Why do I do no damage here? Why am I not casting? I was sleeping all this time? Okay, 4th place. Never mind. Maybe I didn't do enough damage here. I had to test. Okay, so confusion actually makes you hit yourself. So this guy right here should not be allowed to exist either. Because its spell adds so much randomness to the game that I think it's toxic by design. This guy must be reworked. It is a mandatory reworked. rework. This is utterly unacceptable. This spell is utterly unacceptable in my opinion. This cannot be allowed to exist in the game. That is my honest opinion, and I will not move from that. Unfortunately, we were pretty close with all of these guys, but anyway, we qualify, which is all that matters. Considering the mid game, the fact that I sold my unique, I mean, it is to be expected that I do not top 1 this time around. We could adapt though, so it is still a pretty decent game. It is still a pretty decent game. I'm satisfied somewhat. The late game was unfortunate. Maybe my hypothesis was not the best. Maybe Porygon Z needed the true damage just because of this Rocky helmet right here and this Rocky helmet right here. But that's just some broken unit shenanigans. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is a unit that should not exist. Anyway, GG's. Anyway, GG's. So, are the rooms available? Not yet, it seems. Not yet, it seems. Players remaining 25. Why 25? How can there be 25? This should be 21. What? Are these people in game? 21 people in game? Is that what it means? So I'm in quarterfinals 3 with all of these people, and they are actually available. Okay, so some people left. Is that what it means? Pretty weird. Okay. No, Piece Steel was the only thing that was saving. I don't know, because if I was confused, then I just destroyed my own team. So I was betting that maybe not being confused had value. So this is why I tried this. You know, I already secured the top 4, so what matters is that I do my testing, right? It has more value to lose here but learn something than winning and learn nothing, in my honest opinion. So I am actually satisfied with this situation. Top 4 qualifies me. I learned a new thing. Next time I will not switch steel. This is pretty okay. And Confusion on the 2-hole team is a spell that should not be in the game. This is an opinion that I will not move from. It is uncompetitive. It is an unacceptable spell. Completely unacceptable spell. So we lost to that fair, we lost to something uncompetitive and flawed by design. I can live with that. So because I'm live, as you can see, I have a pretty tough time reloading. Oh no, Treasure Town, worst music, which I will not activate. So we have a lot of good players here, Messi and Rada, especially Rada I'm really afraid of, but Pancake just bait me with his normal comp. So let's not underestimate anyone. Let's not underestimate anyone, but let's do better this time. Let's do better. Let's not get our portal stolen. Fucking hell of a thing to happen. Buy everything. Let's keep testing with positioning. So I'll try focusing this unit with a positioning like this, with a diagonal. Let's see if that works. So if I do the diagonal, no, this still focuses randomly. I need to be playing for the left side and try to focus this guy. So difficult to do just that. Okay, I have Isui and Growlithe here. Let's try something like this then. Sell all of this crap. This calls for fire or rock. I actually like Isui and Growlithe a lot. I may play a fire game in this tournament, even though the component that I got is pretty awful. What do I get here? Some fossils? Nah. Herd scale, magnet, charcoal. I want a charcoal there. This may very well be a fire game. I'll be completely honest with you. I feel like playing fire today. I'm in a fire mood. See? I'm in a fire mood. Maybe the comp is less contested in these higher elo lobbies. I don't know. Another fossil, come on! That actually hurts me quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like that too much. Let's take some crits then. We have 3 babies, though. And 3 babies is actually very good. But right now I cannot play them, so let's sell this guy. And what I will do is actually shop lock here. I will be shop locking this guy. Let's see what kind of baby we can hatch. So the reason why I do not enter baby immediately is because anyway, even if I lose, I will only have 0% chance to get an egg. I need at least 2 lose to start getting chances at getting an egg. Right now, even if I lose with baby tree, I do not get anything, whatever happens. No, this isn't a sound game. It can't be a sound game. No matter what happens, it can't be a sound game. Are there fossils? Not even. No, it can't be a sound game, so let's take the seed. I will keep shop locking here. I hope this comp isn't too strong. I don't think it is. Yeah, it isn't. I would rather get 1 gold here than 25% chance of getting an egg. I will... Did I not look? What? Okay, anyway, I get Magby. I'm lucky enough to get another hatchling unit. Okay, I almost ruined there. I am definitely tired. I didn't sleep enough, that is for sure. I'm doing some awful crappy stuff. Awful crappy stuff on my end. This should not be allowed to happen. I am actually ashamed of myself. Can this guy beat us? No. No, we're getting ruined. Rada plays baby better than me. Fuck you, Rada. I hate you. No! Rada! What the hell? Okay, so we can forget our babies. Which, to be fair, in rock comps don't even matter in the end. Which means that we would be trying to win here, but we can't really. I should actually be trying to win, but I can't really, so Pretty awkward situation to be here. Radha just ruined my econ. Radha just ruined my econ. Because I only need top 4 again, it doesn't matter too much, but holy hell, I should have weakened this comp. Just in case another baby player was in my lobby. That will teach me. What do I want here? Do I want this Drifloon with AP or do I want this seed? I think I want this seed. What are you doing here? You're too expensive. Leave me alone. You're too expensive for this round. I will buy you next turn. Let's shop lock you. Let's just shop lock you. So Messi is playing fire, but we have the Fuecoco, so I'm playing rock fire most likely. Let's see if we can have some rock portals available. I really need to test the viability of rock. I really need to test the viability of rock. It's essential that I do this. Let's try to get rock 4 if we can. Can we please? I should be able to get rock 4, right? Why am I so unlucky? I will accept to roll down to try and get my portal. No, you are not rock. I do not need you. You are rock. And I do not have time to enter you. So only rock 3 there, which means so little portals. Why? I don't want to play fucking fossils. I don't want to, but game doesn't give me a choice. I'm getting ducked. I am getting ducked and forced to play fossils that I hate. Come on, game. Why? There are so many rock units. What do I get? The bottom of the barrel every single time. Fuck Solrock. It is the worst rock unit out there. Okay, let's fast lose then. I'm so upset right now. I hate Solrock. It's the worst rock unit. Why am I punished? Why am I punished? Worst draw ever. What do I even do with all of this crap? This is completely useless. How many fossils are available? 1. There's only 1 fossil available. I cannot even play fossils. I do not have a fossil unique. I do not have additional fossils available. I cannot play for fossils. I just can't. And I have 3 fossil stones randomly given to me. I need to get this guy. Really? To at least have some fossils in the game. All these components, I do not wish to get them. Holy crap, fuck Solrock. Solrock ruins my day. Solrock ruins my day here. Okay, there are 2 fossils available. Fossils may not be unplayable there. Fossils may not be unplayable there. Let's see, maybe we can play some fossils if I get another fossil stone, but this is an awkward situation to be put in. Oh, this is terrible. I do not feel like winning this game. Maybe I can just go for all firestones. Full on firestones, and I go rock 6, fire 6. Very early. Maybe I just do this. I need to make a decision though. Let's make a cleanse tag for the time being. Just cleanse tag of frontline here. Yes, just cleanse tag on a front line. I will need to spend money to level up. I don't have a choice. Let's sell this guy. I think my best option is to go for Firestones. Right now, I cannot really do much better. So Pancake going for normal again. But this time it doesn't confuse my entire team, which I'm grateful for. This would have been awkward. But right now this composition sucks. There's nothing in it. So let's just lose this stage. It's not like I can defend my spot right now with what I get. I just fucking can't. Okay, you know what? Let's all in on a strat. Let's all in on a strat. I give you and you some fire. I go level 7. Even though it sacrifices me some econ, couldn't care less, I want wins. And I will activate Fire 6 as soon as I can then. I have no choice. I need to find some viable option to play here, and there doesn't seem to be much. I have to deal with the fact that I have Soul Rock, and this is one of the worst rock units ever, so let's at least play around the fire trait. This guy plays steel, so in the late game I can't do anything to him, because he will go with true damage through my rocks, and there is nothing I can do about it, so GG, you won. You won by default. Who casts the most? There's value to give you some shield when you cast, right? I may trust this guy. I trust you. You're doing me good. Let's trust this guy right here. It is a good unit, doing pretty decent damage. It's not like me to have rolled this much, but this is a composition that I am not so confident with. So maybe I'm doing some awful choices here, but give me more fossils, game. Give me even more fossils. This is exactly what I do not want. This is exactly what I hate you for. Double NTCC there? Do I also NTCC my backline? Let's wait. I do not need to all in that instantly. No, I must slow build for level 8 and activate Fire 6 and try to at least have a win condition of my own. Because right now I do not really even have a win condition. So against these fire comps, it actually helped a ton to have this rune protect. Do I lose here? I do, right? Just because Torkoal is too strong. Yeah, Torkoal is too strong. Definitely wouldn't have. He definitely deserves a nerf. This Torkoal. Torkoal is illegal. Completely illegal unit. Utterly unacceptable. Way too tanky, deal way too much damage, way too splashable, perfect synergies. Torkoal is OP. It has been OP for so many patches too. I should have more damage than this normal comp, and I have some monsters too, so I should be able to go through some shields. I can't win any rounds, it seems. Do I need to all in again? I have no win conditions there. This composition actually feels terrible. This composition feels so bad. I have okay. We can make a third Firestone. So I do not need to all in. Man, is this game difficult? Is this game difficult for real? I mean, this guy will eventually beat us just because he plays steel, so I need to get my wins in now and not later. I also need to replace these rock units that pretty much sucks. There is not even any good rock additionals this game. So yeah, this looks like a pretty sweet fast top 6. Pretty sweet fast top 6 there. Not gonna lie, I don't see an option. I can beat this guy, or can I? Or can I? Do I even have enough damage to beat this guy? What's in it? Resurrects here. Yes, I do have enough damage with Fire 6 now. Okay, that's at least something. That is at least something. So what do I need to reinforce this composition? A force monster? Short term, that would be it. I would need a force monster. I definitely need to replace this Graveler with something stronger. But having 3 stones feels actually so bad. 3 stones completely griefing my items overall. Okay, another normal comp. I would expect my damage output to be enough to beat this guy. But yeah, Solrock just doing nothing. Solrock is just doing nothing. How can a unit be so weak? How is that even allowed? I will not have time to roll if I wait, so I will be rolling now. This is just how tough of a spot I am in right now. Let's just roll now. I've been extremely unlucky this evening. Extremely unlucky with what I have gotten. I could play Gibble. Let's see what we can get in our portal. Evolving this guy could be huge. If I can evolve this guy, then maybe... Where's the portal? One rock portal only. But I think I will probably take the fire unit anyway, if I'm being honest. Let's see if we can evolve this guy and maybe steal some rounds. What can we do here really? I guess it's Oho, right? I guess it is Oho. I replace you. Let's do a few more rolls, see if we can evolve Onyx. It is better than this guy anyway. Please, let me evolve Onyx. Please, game. I beg you, give me something. Let me evolve this Onyx. I won't ask you anything more than just evolving that Onyx. Okay, I can't. Let's evolve this guy. Give Wonderbox to you. You will also get a Nomicon. I didn't have time to put it on. Should be able to beat this guy. I should, right? I mean, his comp is so empty. His comp is so empty right now. I am able to beat this guy. This is salvation here. This is salvation here. I all in, but I had no choice. I had no choice. Literally had no choice. This guy will be better than this guy. Probably. So let's switch sides and get over here instead. I want to do something like this probably. So this may only be light 2, but it can actually go pretty far with Oho. This way. I should position this way. This can actually go pretty far with OO. So Reshiram may blast us, but I may also blast Reshiram, which is what ends up happening. Can I win though? Do I have enough damage? Yes, I do. This time I win. Okay, we survive. Can I lock a top 4? Please, let me lock a top 4. Do I play Fire 8? Or is that a bait? I mean, Fire 8 is pretty big. 100% burn? Pretty big. Okay, I put the Firestone and I may have to leave because I won't be able to make this comp better in any way. So I will come back in like 30 seconds. Okay, I'll be back. I'm coming. Oh, I'm even live. Insane. I lived! Incredible! I can't believe that I lived! I didn't expect to leave, to be completely honest. So I'm eating right now, so I will mostly mute myself and watch how far my comp can go. I've reached the top 4. I'm sorry for the content, but I'm not playing for more this game. Top 4 is what matters, top 4 is what I will take. And anyway, I end up losing but locking the spot. This is fine by me. So let's watch how the game goes from this guy's perspective. Adaption. We somewhat adapted. We're learning slowly but steadily. Having this many fossils actually ruins my day. No fossils available in the game, 3 fossil stone. I guess just get fucked. I'll mute myself while I eat. Enjoy the content on your screen to the extent you can, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Sorry for the disturbance. If you wonder, I'm still eating. Okay, I'm pretty much finished eating. Sorry, I've been mute for quite a while. I didn't expect the game to start while I didn't click ready, which just goes to showcase that this button is useless. The ready button is actually completely and utterly useless. Doesn't do anything. So I don't know why it is here. I guess it shouldn't be here. What weak unit can I add? You're the weakest. You are the weakest. So the plan here is to try and get some babies and then to see what we do. In the meanwhile, we will build a fighting front line and see where we can go from there. We only need to secure a top 4, so we do not need to go for a top 1. I may as well do something like this. Let's just focus on something that will hold the mid game. Going for early wins would probably be too early game, and I may end up like 5th or 6th. That's way too many of this guy. So what's available to me here? Some dark. I could have paid dark. And there are actually some fossils available this time. There are actually some fossils available this time. Okay, let's sell these one by one. Care. Don't care. This guy right here I will keep just in case. No artifs, right? No artifs. Keep losing. Fair play here. I'll take this loss. Perfectly fine and acceptable. So I actually sold an egg early on, which I actually hate, but it is how it is. Let's do something in this way. I'll just get Azurill, because if I get egg 5 next turn, I can maybe go for 2 eggs. So let's see if we can manage that. If you get a fire egg, this is goated. If you can't, then so be it. It is what it is at the end of the day. I have Firestone or Thunderstones, depending on what I decide to go for. I can even make 2 of each if I get another fossil, which I do not really want to play for. Okay, well, it is dark in the end. Has it always been dark? It's been dark all this time, right? It has been dark all this time. I knew it was something like this. It has been dark all this time. Yes, I should have seen the signs. I don't know if it is actually dark or if I will just make this baby something like fire. It will depend a lot on what we get this turn. So let's see. I will do a few rolls. Of course, the fighting front lane, that is for sure. I get this guy right here that I can't make anything of, but I can always do this. I need to do a few more rolls. I don't care about you. Don't want to evolve that. Let's open fire portals then, I guess. Let's just open fire portals and see what is in store. Let's just open fire portals and see what the game has in store for us. I couldn't activate dark, so there probably is no dark portal. Only a few fire ones. Let's not take any risks and we'll take this one. We secure a Ditto, which I like. Can buy the Torchic there. Sweet Torchic. And we got the Torkoal. Yes, this is a fire game. This is a definitive fire game, 100%. So let's do something in that taste. This, like this. I don't want to play you, nor you, nor you, nor you, and actually, fuck you. Right? I can have you ranged, because it's useless to have you in the front line. And then we'll see what we do with these components. I have not decided yet what I will do with these components. So let's wait and see. Fire should be strong enough to hold for a few rounds at least. I don't know what Vastalgia is actually trying to do. Looks like some really weird ass comp to me, but maybe. You never know. What do we get for additionals there? What do we get for additionals? That matters a lot. Okay, I will take this. And now let's just slowly but steadily level up. We'll do these two items that make a decent combination. I really want to enter this guy later on. So probably not going for fighting 4. I'm not going for fighting 4. This Firestone will probably go for Gothita, and I will give it these two components. Right now it doesn't hold much worth, just because it has so little stats, but it will slowly evolve. It will slowly evolve, so makes sense to go for it later. There's no crits, so we'll take more AD just in case we can make another Firestone, and otherwise I will just go for crits. I could also just make a amulet coin, but I don't think it's that great. Right now it isn't. Okay, let's do something like this. Next turn we go level 7. So that's Dark 2 we have here. Can maybe even go for Dark 3 later, which may help if we can make some crits. Maybe, that's a maybe. That's a level 9 thingy anyway, because we will be going for Fire 8 before that. And we're beating these comps. Or are we? Yes, pretty close, but we are. Pretty close, but we are. So we actually build kind of a chain win here, which I like. Let's equip you with these items that you will use later. This activates Human 4. Human 4 that will disappear once we sell this guy, which will eventually happen. Maybe we can get it back once we are level 8. Maybe. Right now I can still keep it though. Or do I play for Human 4, Fighting 4 and Fire 6? Would that be better than Fire 8? Is Fire 8 this valuable if it weakens our front line so much? That's a big question, and with no obvious answer. With no obvious answer, to be fair. Maybe it's not even worth. Let's see what we get. If the game gives us great fighting units, then I may just consider going for Fighting 4, Human 4 and Fire 6. This wouldn't be uber trash. It would actually be pretty decent. We will probably lose to some other fire comps if there are many of them, because they will power scale us. And there seem to be quite a few of them. There seems to be quite a few of them. So I got some ice. Okay. Fair play here. Let's do something like this. And this. Makes sense, right? We make our tank tankier. It has a lot of defense. So let's give it some more magic resist to go with that. So we've evolved one stage. Can we evolve another one? A few turns, sure. And we will survive those. We have a lot of HP. We beat Sandshrew. So fire spikes now. This is nothing unexpected. Nothing unexpected here. I think I do level up. Not like I will play this guy anyway. I enter fighting for the time being. I enter fighting for. Didn't even check. Don't care about that. No Larvitar. Not many fire units at all, if any. This game there were many interesting fossils, and this is when I do not get any fossil stone. So yeah, game really having a rough time with us. So how did I get one shot here? Yes, that's just fucking steel. So this guy has still 8 already? No, that's still 6. Already doing this much damage? Why is this 100? Is this really 100%? Okay, so that is way too much for my fighting frontline. As I just said, fighting frontline isn't that valuable. I will probably just go for fire 8 once I get the occasion. Okay, so what do I do here? I will take this, maybe some armor reduction. But armor reduction without many crit damage, this item hasn't this much value. So let's wait for turn 20. Turn 20 may give us the answer that we are looking for. I don't care about you, you fucking suck. However, Fuecoco is a way better unit. So we'll roll right now. We'll just roll. I could activate Fire 8. I think I'm doing this later though. If I do not play against the Steel player which I just faced, I think this comp right now still holds its ground. Or no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. We're getting one shot here. How has this guy already evolved Manectric? That is crazy. This is Ditto Hell right here. Fucking Ditto Gaming. GG Dittos, I guess. Oh, Rada is getting desperate. Rada's getting desperate. No really good unit here. I can buy this guy. Okay, can my units evolve? Yes, at least one of them can. I still have this Ditto. So let's actually do this right now. So I can get over 50 golds. I'm weakened for this round. It doesn't really matter. Even if I lose, I've built a chain loose, so it's okay. How do I win after doing that? I am not even activated fighting Fire 8. I should lose, right? If I win this, it is illegal. Yes. Thank you. It would have been really strange that I win this time. It would have been really strange if I had won this one. So let's give you fire. And I'll be slow rolling. Get some of my units there. Don't think you're that useful. I would rather have my Magpie. Let's evolve this guy. Let's face reality, we are doing it anyway. And let's see what these items will actually make me. Let's see what these items will actually make me. Okay. I know what this is. Let's see who will be the holder. I need this steel portal just to be a little griefer. I ruined someone's day here. That is for sure. I don't know if I ruined the steel or light player, but someone just had their day ruined, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm a dirty little day ruiner. Okay, so let's do something like this. You will actually hit like a truck, 3 range, don't mind if I do. Put you in the back. Can I evolve Magby maybe? Okay, so is that a winning comp? For now it seems to be. Pretty close, this guy will scale better than me. But this is not what matters. What matters is top 4. I need to survive beyond Rada and Pokepablos. As long as I beat these two, I'm happy. This guy maybe is AFK. I didn't see him move either. So maybe he's AFK, which will play towards my win, which I'm fine about. Sell this guy. I need to evolve Magpie. Please evolve, come on. Doesn't seem like it wants to evolve. It rather wants to grief my day. Maybe we can make Mega Houndoom, but it isn't even that strong. I mean, it matters, but it is not game winning. Or at least I don't believe so. So many normal units, can I break them? Can I? No, I can't. Sancho for press, building an insanely strong comp. As usual. What can I get here? I should have moved faster. Maybe I just go for this right here. Maybe I just go for this right here. Okay, I don't care about Magpie anymore. I'll just be rolling now. I'll just be rolling because we are so close to the lose, so Magpie, you fucking leave my composition. I do not need you anymore. Okay, we go rolling. One more, and more, and more. Please, give me something. Game, be sweet. Game doesn't want to give me what I want. Game is a little dirty troller. Thank you! Too late. Which may make me lose. Or may not. We are actually winning. Extremely balanced lobby, it seems. Extremely balanced lobby, actually. We love to see these. We love to see these balanced lobbies. Let's give that to you. You actually hit a lot of units whenever you cast. Position like this. Is that enough to secure the top? I can't play Sanshrew. Do I still beat Rada? It will be pretty close if I play against Rada. Maybe I need to spread a little bit. Okay, do we win this round? Last time he beat us. Does he still beat us? No, he doesn't! Top 4. We secure the finale. Whew. I didn't panic, just so you know. I wasn't stressed at any point. I kept my cool. So if we secure the finals with only top 4s, this is a pretty shameful qualifications. But I will take any. A qual is a qual. As long as I'm in, then I'm ducking in, and whatever else don't matter. So what we can do is evolve the Numel if we are lucky, and this is probably the last evolve that we can unlock. So let's see if we can. Look at this. Only awful items. Worst items of the bunch. 2 fucking useless stones. Thank you, game. At least top 4 is viable. Do we give mana to this guy? Maybe. Maybe we do give mana to this guy. And maybe we wait for level 9 if we somehow can and activate Dark 3. Yes, that is what we do. We do not try anything funny. We see if we can go level 9, and if we can, then so be it. If we can't, then top 4 is actually acceptable. It seems to be a top 4. Normal seems to be extremely strong. Normal seems to be extremely strong. We did a ton of damage, but there is just too much shield. Okay, fire is way too mid-tier. This is not a great trait. And Reshiram, even though it did so many damage, isn't even the best unit available for fire. But we managed. Whatever, I don't care. Top 4 is perfectly fine. If we can't beat fucking normal 9, then whatever. Since nobody's playing monster, this guy actually has a career. This guy actually has a career. Just because nobody played a specific counter to his fucking comp. By fire. You're getting outshielded. He hasn't even evolved his units. Just too much shield. The values here are actually absurd, if you want my opinion. That is just raw strength that gets completely countered by flinch. But nobody seems to be playing flinch in this tournament, which means normal comps have always been able to win. I should definitely find ways to get some flinch in my comp for the finals. Because normal, I've been seeing it in every single lobby up until now. So we'll just counter these guys. We'll just counter them, go through the shield, and fuck their whole family tree. So yeah, force. But we qualified. Top 8 player here. By the little back door we enter. The small back door. So it is a sound variant. Yes, sound 3, that's not much, but that is enough to beat fire. Actually, he may even lose this round, because Oho just resurrects here, and he maybe out damages the comp. No, it doesn't. It is close, but it doesn't. Which means end of the game. GG. As I said, Sanshru here used to be my nemesis. Back in the days I could never beat this guy. It seems to still remain the case to this day. He's always been playing awful comps that I hate, by the way. I always hated on normals. Normals only fine when it's Giga Weak. I think making a raw ball of gigantic shield is extremely boring, and I hate the gameplay. But like we care! We qualified anyway. Crab Pincer, Pancake, Sanshu, Vastiga, Rada, Krabby, Kira, and this guy. Actually, not that bad. Finals we go! We are finalists. Can I enter? I can't seem to be able to enter. Let's actualize the game. Is actualizing getting me out of the tournament? Because I've seen people not being able to play, so if actualizing gets me out of the tournament, it will actually infuriate me. No, it doesn't. Fair. So what we've been able to prove up until now is that this ready button actually is completely useless. Whether you click it or not, the game will start anyway. Whenever everyone is in the lobby, the game starts, whatever you do. So I can click unready. It doesn't change a thing. This is useless button right here. It may as well be suppressed. If any dev is listening to me right now. So have people spoken? Spam BT and Julia, good luck. Remember the other synergies of your board. Force him selected random for the synergy as we have activated. Yeah, okay, so people have been answering to each other in my chat. Sorry, I'm not really reading you too much. Very scary. Are you not used to these lobbies? Last tournament I ended up second, but I do not think I am as good as I was at the time. Hello. But yes, this room is definitely something. Kira, Sanshu, Rada, Crab Pincer, that has been skyrocketed. But considering he only plays fire, I do not know if we can really say he's good at the game. Because once fire's getting nerfed, this man's whole career may end. And fire is definitely getting nerfed considering the stats. I think it's pretty much been confirmed. And one goal only. I've only gotten here through top 4. The small back door. But I'm here, and it is all that matters. It is all that matters. The small back door we take. Don't need anything else. Do not pick Porygon. I pick whatever I please. I pick whatever I please. If I want to pick Porygon, I pick Porygon. And how will you stop me? You won't. Please pick Venonat, please. If Venonat gives me a great component, I will pick Venonat, sure. If it doesn't, then duck Venonat. The ready button should not be visible in tournament lobbies. It's fixed next patch. Okay. Okay. That is fair enough. Although you could just join lobbies, and if you, like me, are currently eating, click the unready button, because that is in the end why these 10 minutes are for. So that may be a thing. But yeah, small bugs. Overall, it's been quite nice. Although it's weird that we play 6-player lobbies for so long. Like, my semi-finals was a 6-player lobbies. Have people been leaving? Is that why? Or is there something more? Maybe there's something to look there. maybe there is something to look for. Or maybe people just did not connect. So who are we missing? Who are we missing? 5 minutes? Is it a 7 people finals? Yes, seems that like it. So we are top 7 anyway, but we'll try to make it better. If we are making 4 fourth places in a row, that would be hilarious. Maybe I belong to 4th place today. Like, remember, I haven't slept, I've been working all day. I am actually completely exhausted right now. I am definitely not in my best shape. If I win like this and lost last time to Moltres one-shotting my entire comp with one cast when I was at my prime and the strongest I've been, then this is the worst win ever, but we'll take any win. I'll never forget this stupid ducking Moltres, by the way. You do the math, but yeah, the bracket algorithm did its best here, lots of AFK. Open source and open pull requests. I'm completely unable to do code. I hated coding when I was forced to do it while studying, and I pretty much never do it nowadays. It is just something that I don't like doing. I never understood how people could love coding so much, but hey, I can just see people loving that, so... I myself did not enjoy it, but maybe it was just because we were doing stupid maths and never actually coded anything interesting. Besides, this time I technically sent a probe around Jupiter, which this one was actually pretty interesting. But otherwise, it was just typing for hours. Can never forget the informatics exams on paper. Imagine having to write algorithm on a fucking paper sheet. That's what we went through. That's so stupid. Which doesn't help me like the discipline, right? You think it's because you speak Spanish? What? What is that all about? Code enables you to make pack. That's enough of a reason for me. You're totally right. Completely and entirely right. So great to see the big names are still there. And I'm also happy to see some new names. The fact that we have this guy actually climbing the ladder makes me so happy. New faces around here that are progressing and getting good at the game. This is what we need. Although I would love to see Crab Pincer not being an OTP, but that is directly the best way to progress in a game when you're a beginner. So I can understand why it does that, and I even agree with this method. Let's just see if next patch actually destroys his whole career or not. I mean, if he could learn fire, he can learn whatever comp he wants, theoretically. So yeah, I'm talking. Don't have much more things to say. Didn't even make sense here. 3 mods, by the way. So this Vastalgia is probably something that I know and who changed its name? Or are there new mods? Maybe there are new mods just because so many new players and we actually need some Spanish mods. Couldn't tell. I don't know the name. That's the least I can say. And of course this guy, like, whatever. Boom boom, please start game. So we'll never know who couldn't make it to the final lobby. That's one more step for me towards the very top. I'm in top running a tournament where neither Obscuros nor Crabhammer play. Anyway, for what it means. We'll take anything for clout. Okay, so this is the game that I cannot only top 4. This is the game where I actually need to play for top 1 and bet everything I have to build a comp that actually scales. I cannot just go for fucking fire and survive because I can. I need to go for something that is actually really strong. Cannot do anything funny with rocks either. And I need to prepare for normal comps because there's this motherfucker right here that spammed normal and won every single lobby. I think his favorite, in my opinion, this guy is favorite. Sancho. It's always been so good. But you never know. Anyone could win for all I know. Anyone could win because everyone actually belongs here. So, what do we do with this? Let's try some new positioning. So, if I position like this, with this diagonal, do I actually focus the same unit? Do I actually focus the same unit? I do not. For some reason, Azrael focus is there, which means that maybe this would work. This is a JMT comp coming in. Big bad JMT comp incoming. We'll keep these 2 units. No, actually I do not need Athena. We'll only shop block the Duskull. I know that Dark isn't the best comp out there, but would I be JMT if I won with anything that is not Dark on this current patch? I don't really know. Okay, so here we focus the same unit, but we actually need to try more than only once to see if it works every single time. Black glasses. I mean, oh, Impidimp. What may I play? Let me think. Do I try to do anything original or do I just go dark? Maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe that is what I'm doing. Let's see. Sound flying, some wild, some fire, of course. Actually, this doesn't mean anything. It's only the early rounds. It only means something for Crab Pincer because we know that this guy is going for fire, whatever. Eevee. I mean, you know, it's not even like I tried. These are actually my random components. These are actually my random components. It is not even like I tried. So yeah, if you wanted me to do something special, don't be too angry at me, right? I mean, it is not me who chose to go this way. The game chose for me. And that's literally true right now. The game literally chose for me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything and the game gave me dark. So let's just play fucking dark. Let's see if dark can actually do things in a tournament lobby when everyone is strong, or if it's only a noob stomper. I believe it to be a noob stomper, but let's try. So they asked me to allow Venonat in the game, so I think I will not pick Venonat and give Anorith. Nothing against you people, but Venonat actually doesn't give me anything. So yeah, I may as well not take it. So I'm not doing the usual full econ version of my team. right now. Okay, don't have time to do this. I'm having a lot less money than what I am used to, so let's just go for the chain win in that situation. Do I go for Fairy Dark? I do not have enough stones for that. Fairy Dark is probably stronger than Pure Dark, so I may consider it. I may consider it, but not with Azurill, that is for sure. I cannot play babies this time. I cannot play babies this time, right? There is just no way. I won 2 rounds already. I could even level up and try to win even more. I don't think I'll be doing that. I already have this guy with 2 items. If this isn't solid enough to secure me early wins, then level 5 is probably not. So let's keep our money. Okay, with chain win, we actually put some pressure on the lobby. There is one additional dark unit that I actually like. This is one that I really like. If you give him some range, this guy can actually go pretty crazy. If you manage to give him range, that is. Maybe here, no, right? Who could I face that actually beats me? This guy beats me, probably. This guy maybe, but I'm not even sure. And I already face him, right? Yeah, so I can't really go against him right now. I most likely win any round, I think. If I don't, then my bad. But I can most likely win any round. This one is probably the closest one. This one is probably the closest one, but even then, yeah, we spike way too strong right now. What do we allow in this game? Archon, I guess. Let's open Archon. I can probably slam something here. I will roll. Yes, I do this, of course. Of course I do. And actually, let's activate Rock. I think Rock holds more value here. Because we are in the early game, and in the early game, auto attacks actually do a lot of damage. Everything is physical by this point. Okay, so we have the full chain win. We are actually going insane, which means 3 level 6 for me. Impidimp. 3 level 6, or do I roll for Impidimp there? I roll for Impidimp, I guess. I would really like to evolve this guy. And I definitely can. Yes. This one I don't think I want to evolve. All this crap I actually sell. And this is my 5th dark unit. Oh, I didn't have time to put it on. Unfortunate, that's 1 less portal. Whatever, if anything, we can always play fairy. Actually, a rock portal may even not be that bad. A rock portal may even not be that bad if we do not get fucking soul rock that seems to curse me. Okay, never mind, this portal is going straight for me, so I should have absolute priority over it. Which is always nice when you have absolute priority over the portal you want. What is Sancho playing? Is he still going for normal? He's trying some wild. Okay, I could be trying some wild too, but I think I would rather go for rocks. I think I will go for rocks here. Dark rocks, is that what we play? This is definitely what we play. And I will be doing this. So for now you will be my carry. Later on I will swap that onto someone else. And I can definitely stuff Sableye. Sableye will never be a bad unit to stuff. Great stats. Benefiting from rock. This guy is leaving later because I will need to put this Duskstone onto a rock unit. That is for sure. So Pure Dark probably isn't worth the top 1 in tournament, but Rock Dark maybe is. Rock Dark is actually really strong. I could bet on a stone here, but crit components aren't that easy to come by, so it is pretty risky to do that. I don't think I'm taking the risk. Opening Ninkada is actually pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of afraid of the Pandora box that I may have opened. But it is how it is. I actually wanted this Miracle Seed. I would rather play for my win conditions than not playing for the others' win conditions. As long as I have what I want, I should be able to beat other people's comps. If not, then I didn't want the right thing. So I don't care opening Ninkada, even though it is a strong unit. Okay, this is the game that's going the best since we began this tournament. We're really going big. Let's activate Rock 4 as soon as we can. With this guy we can. Don't think I want to keep him for too long. If I can get the black glasses, I'm the happiest guy on earth. I don't think I'll be able to because this is such a good component. I'm able to get it? Okay, that is pretty insane. So I can make anti-CC against the fire comps if I ever want to. This is an option, a definitive good option that I should not overlook. Rock 4, Dark 5. Let's see how far we can go with that. I would rather make a Duskstone to go for Rock 6. Rock 6 will go insane in this lobby. This guy is physical. This guy is physical. This guy is physical. This guy is mixed. So Radha will not be easy to beat. This guy is mostly physical. And this guy is also mostly physical. So Rock 6 actually goes insane in this very specific lobby. Oh, this guy is actually failing his early game. Vastajar is in a tough spot. It's monsters actually is a super weak composition, if I am to speak. So yeah, I'm not surprised. This is probably a fast top 7, if I'm being honest. There must be one, right? There always must be one. We're getting Rhyhorn. It's better than this guy because it gives me monster actually, contrary to you who don't. Do I roll or do I level up? I think I level up. I think I level up here. So I can make a rock unit dark and enter Dark 7 a lot easier. This is one of the rare moments where I really wish I had a Duskstone. Flying will actually counter us late game, big time. It already kinda counters me, but maybe I'm still able to win this one round if this guy has already resurrected, which is the case, so we're able to keep the chain win. Pretty lucky one. This guy is definitely... I definitely need to replace this guy. It is not good enough anymore. Let's level up here. Oh, I am actually at the PvE stage, so it was stupid to level up here. As I said, I'm tired. Do not judge me too harshly. Or judge me as harsh as you wish, actually. You can do whatever you will. I won't be too upset with you. I deserve mockery. I play shamefully bad here. This is actually a pretty decent Fluffy Tails pot right here, but let's see if I can get a stone. I can't. Double Earth Scale is the way then. Double Earth Scale is the way. So even my units that are not rocks can actually tank. So at this point I want to roll. No, there's no place for you, I believe, unfortunately. Okay, let's chop block this guy. So what are we looking for? Probably looking... okay. Okay. I think I know what I'm looking for. By Sandshrew, you've beaten me all along. For this specific round, I will beat you though. So everybody seems to lose to me. Let's see if Crabkira also loses to me. I haven't met him in a while. Okay, another Ditto. So whenever we get the unit we want, we actually instantly can play it. Don't want to use this Ditto on any of those. I want to use this Ditto for my epic or ultra unit that will eventually happen. I have time. I have time. Do not play too fast. So Dark against Rocks, maybe at this point this comp starts beating me. Or maybe it doesn't. I think the claws actually carry me here. The claws actually... The fangs actually carry me. Yeah. Extremely good. Everything's played to my advantage. No stone. Kind of unfortunate. I could take spell crit. I could. I should probably, right? I will take spell crit. I will take spell crit. I will not smash it just because I may end up getting something better. What? I can roll 6 times, right? So 1, 2. Okay, so that is everything that I needed to do. Okay, by you. Don't want to smash this guy quite yet. Okay, the normal comp. So this is my most hated comp in this whole game. I always struggle against those. I have some monsters, which means that I am actually able to do some things, but this may be my first loss here. This may be my first loss. Okay, it will be an extremely close one, but this is my first loss. Normal just scales too much. This is hurting my econ quite a bit, but I have been extremely lucky so far, so it is how it is. Okay, so I'm definitely doing this right now. I'm selling you to enter you. I give this to you. And who's being my carry will know next turn. I do not put any of these items. I will need through the sheer strength of my composition and synergies. And these items are actually probably for my turn 20 units. Best I could have done is probably stuffing that sleeve. May cost me the round. Yes, it will. It will cost me the round, which doesn't really matter. I had lost just before, so I was actually not in a chain win, which means that I can lose. It doesn't really matter too much. What matters is that these components actually go on a unit that matters. This is what actually counts toward my win. I could also replace Archon with a better rock unit. So what do we get? What does the game give me? Okay. Okay. I think I know where I am going. The dark portal is coming straight for me. I have priority over it, and I will take it. Everyone seems to have had the portal that they wanted, which means that this game will be interesting. Can we get Darkrai? Yes, we do. So let's sell this guy. We give Darkrai this stuff, and we'll give him anti-CC. Absolutely essential. And it will also be anti-CC for this guy right here. So who now hits in AoE? I think you do not. You do, right? No, you do not, but you wound. I have no AoE. So I need someone, some rock unit probably, that hits in AoE to make something with the Pokémonomicon. I mean, Darkrai hits in AoE, but he definitely needed the anti-CC, because the normal comp will put me asleep over and over again. This is what I hate about normal comps. So flying is actually a big counter to Dark. I expect to lose to flying. If I don't, that's really weird. Because flying units can't be burst, and I'm all about burst, so I usually lose to flying. That is straight up counter composition. Straight counter composition here, nothing much I can do. Nothing much I can do. So I actually do not need you, I already have 2 ghosts, so let's sell you. Let's go for level 9. Let's go for level 9 and enter anything that actually holds a Pokémonomicon. So now, with this version of the comp, I should be more likely to beat the normal. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not whatsoever. I'm getting obliterated. How many sound units does this guy have? 4. Okay, this is an extremely strong composition. Way too many shields for only normal 5. This is actually insane. Couldn't do anything. I'm getting completely burst. This guy one-shot me. A Duskstone. Nobody should be wanting the Duskstone. I should be the only one playing this. I should be the only one. Which means that I can actually go level 9 and look for Rock 6 now. Which won't help me against the sound comp. Definitely not. But against the other comps it might. So let you be Dark. And then where are the rocks? Here is one, so that's rock 5, and I no need to replace you with another rock. Which I got and missed. This is my bad. So I got the rock unit and missed it. If I do not get it until the end of the game, it is entirely my fault. I will be at fault. Okay, we beat Crab Pincer because he's playing fire and Dark counters fire, however weak it may be. Is Rada winning? Yeah, Rada may be winning this tournament. His sound comp seems to be pretty insane. I need one more rock unit, please, game. Archon. Ditto, but that is not what I want. That is not what I want. I want a rock unit. Whichever one it may be. Okay, let's just do this then. Let's just do this if the game gives me that. But that is not what I want. I need more rocks to activate Rock 6. This is what I really need. This is not playing towards my win condition. Unfortunately. So this is straight up counter, but maybe with Rock 6 because the dashes are physical I can win. But I cannot get to Rock 6. Game does not want me to. Game does not want me to. Which is extremely unfortunate. What rock do I miss? I mean, there's not so many rock units available anyway. So yeah, they are all early game units and I'm level 9. It's actually extremely difficult to get them now. Rocky Helmet can help me big time. Rocky Helmet can help me big time. Onto like not a rock unit, but you. I don't think I'm getting them. I missed one. I mean, I deserve this. Not playing you anytime soon. Holy crap, this is perfect. And it even activates me monster. Still have nothing to give Pokémonomicon to. Although this is a sound comp against who it doesn't matter to have armor. So I still lose to Rada. I can't beat Rada with rocks. Rada deals too much magic damage. He has Fairy 6. Like, I can't beat Rada. I can't beat the Flying Comb probably. Maybe now that I have Rock 6 I can. I can probably beat Crab Pinsir, but I do not fight him, so it is how it is. Who do I give that to though? Maybe you? No, you already wound. Maybe this item is just useless. Let's give it to like this random guy. Put you in the front lines. Let's just make a big front. Try to spread the enemy composition if we can. I should beat the fire comp. If I do not beat this one, then I don't know. I'm full armor. I am full armor, so this guy should lose to me. Definitely. So best I can do is Evolve Archon there, right? Best I can do is Evolve Archon. What do I really need? Nothing here really interests me. I mean, maybe I can... I don't know. Nothing here can really help me big time, so... Let's try and Evolve Archon if we ever can. If we can't, it is how it is. I'm not evolving that. There's no way, I do not have enough money. All I can do is Evolve Archon if I'm being extremely lucky. Which I don't seem to be. Let's give this to you. Could have also given this to him in order to make stronger clones. So now the flying units should do a lot less damage just because I have so much more armor, which means that I should be able to beat this comp. The only comp that is unbeatable for me is Radas. Radas winning this tournament and I'm probably getting second here. No, this guy has much more HP than I have, so... Oh, Rada lost? Okay, so maybe? Wait a minute, maybe? Guys? Let's not curse. But maybe! Actually, we have a spot! We have a spot for the win here. Maybe we counter this flying comp with our rocks. Maybe we do. What do we get for an item? Please give me something big. This is actually really good. This right here is actually really good. Gives me 100% crit chance on someone. Like you maybe? You 100% crit with some more AP there? So you can cast a lot more because you get mana? Okay. Can I Evolve Archon? I can't, right? Nope, I can lock this. I can lock this. I can lock this. This is the perfect shop. So if I survive this round, This is still close, right? It is still extremely close. But we manage. We survive this with all of our armor. We have too many armor for these flyers. Too much armor. Let's get Steelix. Steelix being too big. I will not be able to evolve Archon because this is last round. I don't need to position because flying units fly all over anyway. So no matter how I am positioned really. No matter how I am positioned really. Let's see. This can still be turned out. Like, if the focus goes badly, I can still lose these rounds. It depends a lot on how the unit actually crash. I'm pretty confident, but let's not get over ourselves. This never finished. Like, it is never finished, as you can see. With flying, but I have a monster that is actually growing. I have a monster. Look at him go. He has so many HP. Come on, kill them. Let's go. The monster. Come on, cast. No, this was so close. Okay, unfortunate. GG's. This was so close. What went wrong this time? Just the flying units crashing on the wrong place, I guess, or maybe evolved something. So this right here actually showcases why Flying 8 is toxic by design. I've been saying this over and over again on my streams. This is 100% guaranteed unavoidable damage that you will get through every single round. The counterplay is so small that it is by design unacceptable. Because it activates when you get low life, which is a guaranteed situation. You will always get low life. And you will even get low life twice if you actually resurrect. By design, it is flawed. It cannot be allowed to exist, in my opinion. I'm not saying this because I lost. I've been saying this in every fucking game I play against flying, even when I beat it. I think this is toxic by design. So GG to you, whoever you are, for winning this one, because flying is currently allowed on dispatch. Devs, if you are listening to me, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. This has no place in a game like this. 100% guaranteed damage that happens every single time without you being able to counter it. There is no way this is acceptable. It is way too strong of a trait. And the problem that I have is that it is not these units winning. The trait wins by itself. Which actually I think is cursed. I think it is cursed that this trait wins by itself. So really, so very terrible design. So very terrible design. We believed until the very end. So yeah, maybe Darkrai died a little too fast. But I can't predict where they crash, so even that is kinda sketchy. Like, you can't predict where these fuckers will actually dash. It's way too complicated to counter. It is actually really absurdly disgusting. So yeah, even rocks couldn't help me counter that. I mean, Dark is still pretty weak at the end of the day against flying. But even if it wasn't Dark, like, what I say about flying remains true. Right? It isn't Dark dependent. Flying was as unfair against any of these other comps than against mine. Flying 8 is actually unfair against everyone. So yeah, this is its second. And so close to top 1. That's 2 times in a row. If this guy is actually lost in the sauce because it is also a shiny Mudkip, this is actually crazy. Because it will be two tournaments in a row, the 2 last tournaments I played, that I end up second behind this guy, if this is him that just changed his name. Which would actually be crazy. And might actually be the case. I would believe it. GG. So what have people been saying? Whoa, what great last game. Yes, I agree. What the fuck is that finish? Flying Edge should be nerfed. Flying Edge should not be nerfed. It should be entirely reworked. Flying Edge should not be nerfed. The mechanic is toxic. It's either giga weak or way too good. Because it's by design pretty much impossible to completely counter. In my opinion, at least. Like the 100% guaranteed damage thing. I don't think it's a nerf that is deserved. Because if you nerf it, then it will just become irrelevant. And in a composition like Flying, where you have to actually high roll in early game to evolve your units, you should be rewarded with something. So it needs to be strong. But not in this way. This way isn't how it should be. It is not a good way for Flying Edge to be strong. I would like it to be strong in another way. And I can't complain because I do not have an idea yet, and I didn't think about it really. So it's also part of my fault if this remains in this way. But I was actually not playing when Flying was reworked, so I didn't give my opinion at the time. And believe me, they would have heard me if I had known this was coming. Believe me, they would have heard me. As you already know, I am not someone to refrain from flaming when I think something should not go through, and this should definitely not have gone through. The people that have let this come through, shame on you. Shame on you, because that was obviously bad design. Not as bad as Fairy though. Fairy is the other trait that should be reworked, and it has been like this for patches and patches and patches and patches. Water was reworked. This is extremely good. Even though it's weak, this one, congrats. Extremely good stuff. And everything else is actually really fine. I enjoy this meta quite a lot. It's one of the best meta I've been playing for a while. It's an extremely good meta. But these two little flaws, maybe tweaked. Okay, so that was JMT. This is available on my YouTube channel. Do not hesitate to go watch my other content. I made a sound guide this morning. I will try to make some other guides if I'm in the mood for it. Maybe a dark guide. It's been quite a while, and I'm pretty much one of the only vertical dark player right now. Everyone else is playing the comp differently. So yeah, I'll be trying to keep making some content because there are so many new players. It's actually really motivating right now to put efforts into this game by people who have the greatest of evening and